Hello learners and happy Wednesday. We are halfway through our week here for remote learning. Since today is National Nurses Day, just wanted to give a shout out to all of the nurses, doctors, everybody that's working hard out there during this time. An extra special shout out to my wife who's a nurse and has continued to work during this time. So since it is National Nurses Day, I thought it would make sense that we read a book about nurses. This one I don't think is a nonfiction book about nurses, but it could be. Hopefully you don't know a nurse like this, but the book that I have decided to read today for National Nurses Day is called The School Nurse from the Black Lagoon. If you have not read these Black Lagoon books, they are excellent. They are written by Mike Toller. I suggest for you to go out and read some more of them if you enjoyed this one. So again, today's book is called The School Nurse from the Black Lagoon. There's supposed to be a nurse at school. No one's ever seen her. At least, no one that's ever came back. They say her office is behind the principal's. There it is. Her name is Miss Hearst, the nurse, and she's supposed to be a real ghoul. Where does it hurt? All around her office are supposed to be dripping color pictures and see-through statue of body parts. Eyeballs on rubber bands, heads filled with brains, and bodies stuffed with everything else. She's also supposed to have a skeleton hanging in the corner. They say it's a kid who went there with a stomach ache. She cured it. Oh. She never leaves her office. She must eat her lunch there. They say she's always ready for any emergency. Once a kid got cut in half using the paper cutter. Go home. Thanks. They say Miss Hearst gave him a Band-Aid and sent him home. Something's wacko. Another kid got run over by the VCR cart and was flattened. He's now the rug in her office. You don't go there unless you're really sick. And if she knows you're faking, she has a thermometer the size of a flagpole. It can read the temperature in your toenails. Keep it under your tongue. She has tongue depressors as big as surfboards, so you should only go there with major afflictions. Say ah. Then there are the tests. She measures your height against a wall chart, and if you're too short, she stretches you out on the rack until you reach the line. I'm taller! I'm taller! Then you have the eye chart, and if you can't see the big E, she uses your eyeballs for billiard balls. After that, there's the hearing test. Can you hear me? If you don't pass, she puts your ears in her jewelry collection. Next, there's the vaccination. Her needle is so long she can vaccinate 6 kids at once. It's sort of like a shish kebab. And there's always the ice. If you fall down, she puts you in her freezer. Some kids take all summer to thaw out. There's also the cot. The mattress is filled with bricks and the pillow is filled with rocks. The blanket's made out of sandpaper. On the first day of school, Penny Weber went there for a nap. She hasn't straightened out since. Eric Porter went there with a toothache. Now we call him Gums. Freddie Jones went there with a sore throat. Now his head is attached directly to his shoulders. Oh, I'm breaking out in blue dots. They're all over my hand. I must have leprosy. My hand will fall off. I better go to the school nurse. Help! I walk into her office. Freddie Jones is taking a nap. Either that or he's dead. Miss Hearst is sitting at her desk, She looks pretty normal. I show her my hand. She wets a paper towel and gently rubs. The blue dots disappear. How's that? She asks to see my pen. I take it out of my pocket. She shows me where it's leaking. She smiles and she gives me a new one. She's a miracle worker. I'm cured. She pats me on the head and tells me to visit anytime. I go back to class and write her a thank you letter with my new pen. And that is the end of the school nurse from the Black Lagoon. Luckily, our nurse at Madera is nothing like the first nurse in our story, but is a miracle worker at the end. So thank you, nurses out there, for doing a superb job during this time. And that is today's book of the day with Mr. J. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you get outside and enjoy the weather. Can't wait to read another book tomorrow. Thanks for watching.